Yes, Lycanthrope got a kill in the end, but you expanded your Fiend's Grip on a Jakiro instead of a Lycanthrope. If they just held off with that and tried to bring down the Jakiro without the Fiend's Grip, then you have an answer for him. And it ended up them losing key heroes for nothing.
TA looking for Leona, though. There is a Halberd and a Medallion. Man, this Nature's Prophet is actually pretty relevantly farmed. Like, these are some really useful items right now. But ultimately, after all is said and done, Scottylicious setting up for another Macropyre play onto the Underlord. Hood is going to block a lot of that, though. Sitting in the ultimate, doesn't care, like, at all. This tower is still dying, though. North, you may care about North. He's going to get Nightmared, but he does still have that Aegis now. The Chaotic Offering drops a lot on the back line. Fatal Bonds on everyone as well. The Underlord's in a lot of trouble. He'll go down along with Boombell. Force Staff out from Dogbrain, but again, the Horde is coming. Eul's Scepter into a Centaur, into a Necro army. He's still going to go down north. He's going to push forward a little bit more. Fearless going to try to stop him with the Grip and the Heaven's Halberd. The TA is not attacking, but now she is. Onto Boombell. Your Fountain is not safe. Will go down, and that is going to be easily a set of racks. There's a lot of stall power here from an Ember Spirit, but not if he gets caught like this in the Ice Path. TA, one shot, boom, you're dead. And Leona is again going to get the disarm, which is really doing some work now. Heaven's Halberd is quite the item, but it doesn't matter because no one's doing the damage. Like, you can survive, but it doesn't matter if you're alive if you're not doing any damage. That's a lane of racks. Unpro player still has his Necro army here. They still have a little bit of Golem time. Looks like they're just going to tank the tower. They're pushing so fast they can tank everything. Here's the Underlord, back once again, but the Jakiro's kind of had his number. Ice Path and Macropyre walling him out from this fight. Again, disarm goes onto the Templar Assassin, and from the back line, it's the Lina. She misses her stun again, though, and they're trying to focus onto North. They may get the Templar Assassin, they may not, but she does have that double life, so she should be able to blink out of here. LSA, show it to me. Okay, yeah, I'm not really sure if that was going to happen. They have cut the Lycan with the Nightmare, chaining up a few as well. The Ice Path giving them a little bit of cover as Leshrac kind of getting beaten down on the back line. He is going to slip away, however. North going to give him a lot of extra cover, and it will be a clean retreat, a perfectly clean retreat from Atomic. As Alpha get pretty much jack all, they are in dire straits now.
Yeah, you know it's over if the TA just picks up a sheepstick just because I want a sheepstick.
I didn't even realize.
25 minutes. Yeah, like you just bought it. So 25 minutes in Cypher Fights, Desolated, BKB, and Blink Dagger on the TA. That's... You don't have any answer to him whatsoever. Like, he also just hit level 20, or 21 that is, so he has the Reflection Dispel, which I'm a big fan of actually in this game. Because he can get rid of some really key spell chain. Like, this spell is just amazing to have this. Like, even if it's small stuff like the Firestorm from Underlord.
Oh, the immediate sheep reveal onto the Ember Spirit. And Leona's gonna try to TP out with the disarm. It may work. Dude, you had Yules. I was on you, Leshrac. You had the Yules. Come on,
Don't
bro.
tell them.
Does Yule still cancel TP? I think it might.
It does.
I'm pretty sure it does.
It does. Just don't tell them. They're gonna flame him.
Did Force Staff ever cancel TP? I don't think it did.
No, Force Staff doesn't.
It never did, right? Like, I'm thinking like way back in introduction times. I'm pretty
maybe
sure
maybe like in the first two versions, but I think that would be way too strong. Like, what would the incentive to ever pick up a Yules if you can have a Force Staff to cancel channel stuff? So.
Honestly, the item has been powerful since its inception.
Yeah.
All the way back.
Golden Reign of the Force Staff, back when the Blink costs mana and nobody wanted to pick it up. Force Staff was just too good, but...
Or when Blink was... You could blink whenever. Just... I'm taking damage. I think I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah,
bye.
That's so stupid. And then they changed it, and then they actually... It was actually quite the uproar when they removed the mana cost on the Blink, and everyone was like, oh no, everybody's gonna spam Blink now, it's gonna be so OP, and then it ended up being nothing.
There was a phase right after they changed Blink where it wasn't picked up, like, on anyone, because, like, it was just so weak compared to what it was, but then people are like, wait a minute, this item is actually still good. Also, sorry guys, my OBS just crashed. It's restarting right now and should be up. You guys are probably not going to miss much of anything. If you do miss anything, it's just going to be the Atomic side pushing in for a pretty easy win. And hey, look at that, we're back. So 4-minute delay and Fearless.
Oh, they both get scared. Okay. So you just killed the Ember there. There's a link to him, right? No, there's not. Like, he has a Maelstrom, he has 1,300 gold and some armor, but TA doesn't care about armor at all.
I like that play, though, from North. Like, yeah, you probably can kill the Ember Spirit, but you know that there's Nature's Prophet in the area with the Halberd, or I guess he's on the map with the Halberd. You know you're worth an absolute ton of gold, and you know you're in a commanding position, so it's like, why would you risk that? Just sit with your allies.
It might be a nice kill, but if it's a bait, then you're in big trouble.
Yeah. Like, the risk is just certainly not worth the reward. Just wait for Roche. 2 seconds. I'm sure they can wait that 2 seconds. They can handle it. And with the traps, they'll see it immediately. Can Alpha do anything about this? The split push status of the map is very lackluster, and Fearless kind of being zoned out. Oh, North's gonna jump in. 3-shot the Bane. I'm not really sure if the sheep was worth it there. Yule Scepter? Oh, he figured it out. Dude learns. He's downloading the game right now. Fearless is getting chased down by Pulse Nova. Chaotic Offering drops. That's a fresh Aghanims onto Leon as well. Where are you gonna go? You're just gonna try to TP out from a TA? That's not happening. In the meantime, Jakiro is over here doing things. Okay, he's gonna dodge that and then probably have a blink out. Firestorm looks like it will cancel. And Jakiro will go down. Why are you there, Jakiro? I have no freaking clue, but it doesn't really matter. Why is the Lycan here and not with his team? I have no idea again, but yeah, Atomic still come out ahead there. They should probably go kill Roche. Probably is a little bit better than whatever the hell they're doing right now. Like, tried to go for that death blow push on top lane. They do force a buyback on the Nature's Prophet, but Roche just dies so quickly. It's such a free objective, and this is almost going to get the TA her butterfly. Sell Aquila? Is that just enough? It'll be close with that Roshan gold. 33, yeah, might just be enough. Kill off like one camp, whatever. So get the butterfly, get the sheep stick, get the Aegis. Yeah, 21k lead for Atomic. And Alpha, they're trying to split push, I guess. Oh, they've found the Warlock. They've found the Warlock, and with the chains lasting forever because of the talent, you'll just easily beat the brakes off of him. So there's your kill. There's your almost maybe push stall, but they don't need the Warlock to push, honestly. And Scottylicious, he is now with the Rod of Atos, though we did have it before. At the very least, it's a nice kind of bulk item just for the hero. Not really the most health, but you know, 2200 HP, 10 armor is reasonable. Of course, it's all about stopping that Ember Spirit from doing his shenanigans. Still, there are one Force Staff? It's just the one Force Staff. Man, Underlord trying to go for more split push in the Radiance. I mean, they kind of have to go in all in for that type of game plan style. It's kind of why we see Fearless picking up the Shivas. Really good up against TA, obviously, and the Lycan, but also just kind of blows up creep waves. So they need to try to get these lanes under control, but even with all this split push, they aren't really making any progress. There is a Leshrac in the middle of nowhere who's in a lot of trouble. Yule Scepter will dodge the entire Lina combo. Force Staff out away from the Bane. They need Slight Chains. It looks like it's not going to come in. Here comes the army from the unpro player. He's going to BKB through it. He does get with the grip, but there's no damage afterwards, and the grip is going to be canceled by the horse. Oh my god, can I even English? The jump comes in from the Templar Assassin. You're ready to use the sheep stick, but BKB still used is going to get disarmed. She's not going to take any damage in that BKB, but this is a long magic community time that she's kind of just wasting. That's 9 seconds down the tubes. They've only taken down the Bane right now. And Alpha, I mean, maybe you could say they're holding, but they're not really fighting back in any reasonable way. Gotta try to batten down the hatches. The split push is still kind of going on top lane, but they clearly don't worry about backdoor protection given the state of the other lanes. And now the route onto the Nature's Prophet as the Hex goes off onto the Underlord. Again, the disarm comes in. What an all-star item. And the Jakiro is kind of left in the front lines. The Chaotic Offering, though, and the Fatal Bonds all drops. The Crimson Guard's going to give them a lot of extra durability here, but North's just laying into My Pro right now, which is hurting everyone else as well, including the Ember Spirit, who's going to be forced to buy back immediately on Pro Player. He's going to take a Laguna Blade to the face, but the BKB still is able to get himself out of there, pops a couple of extra summons, and is actually going to turn around, think about it at least, to go back in. They've isolated the Shrek, they'll take him down, but he's going to trade his life for the already bought back Nature's Prophet, as the Templar Assassin is still in the mix. Scottylicious is here as well. They take down the Lina. She doesn't have a buyback. Boombell is going to somehow survive that hit. That was rather impressive, but it doesn't matter. GG is called, and it will be Atomic to 2-0 Alpha Red and throw out a couple of those BM tips. Turns out that's what I was missing the entire time. We didn't have any of those. Wow, Neon Atomic. I honestly did not expect a 2-0 in these games. I mean, obviously it's going to be your kind of, let's say, starter part of the bracket where the weaker teams are going to be fighting, and so I guess it's a little more unpredictable, but I thought Alpha Red would have a much better shot. Just not much coming out from this Lina in this game, and the split push, though all the heroes are there for it, all the items are there for it, the actual play just wasn't there for it. Way too many offensive pickoffs, and it's yeah, Neon Atomic off of some really nice map control play. I think that's probably the big takeaway from all of this, is that Neon Atomic with the first game of that Dream Protector, and this game just with all these summons, all this vision, and they know how to run the map. And if you don't know how to do it better than they do, they might just take this game away from you. So it's going to be Alpha Red knocked out. They are out. Neon Atomic now are going to move on to face up against the Task Us Titans. Who's there? Okay, I know these guys. We got Scamberlu, we got Cartman, RR, Bimbo, Royer. Yeah, we got some real Filipino power in the